Hello and welcome to this tutorial on yet another opportunity to come and work for the EU institutions. We have published a competition to select experts in the field of ICT, Information and Communication Technology, in short, informatics. On the competition page, you'll find this step-by-step guide showing you the different stages to complete to become a successful candidate. In the next few minutes, I will explain these different steps in detail. This competition has 4 fields and you can apply for one field only. And you see that every field comes with quite a high number of successful candidates that we are selecting. So if you are eligible, take this chance and take this opportunity to join the EU institutions. The competition is offered at grade AD7, which means that you need a certain degree and a number of years of experience to be eligible for this competition. And depending on your degree, you need more or less years of experience on top of it. Either your degree is relevant to the field you apply for, or either it isn't. And as you can see here, if your degree is not relevant to the field you apply for, you need even more years of professional experience on top. In the notice of competition, which is the legal document explaining the whole competition, you will find a list of relevant areas for your degree and duties of experience that your experience must match to. For instance, you see that the list of areas for your degree is quite extensive, it's quite lengthy here, so you can pick your choice here. And also for the professional experience, the duties are quite well explained, so make sure that your experience matches the field that you apply for. Then, of course, there is a language criterion. You need to pick 2 EU languages, which you will need to sit your tests in. Any combination of 2 EU languages works. As you may know, we have 24 official EU languages. One of your languages that you choose should be at level C1, and the second language should be at level B2. We do not require any proof of your language skills by any certificate or degree or so. By sitting the tests and being successful in them, you show us enough proof that you master the language at the required level. Now, the selection procedure is quite a standard one in the EPSO environment. Everything starts with an application phase. Everybody who has submitted their application by the end date of the application period will be invited to a series of tests. After this testing phase, we start scoring the tests, of course, and then the best ranked people end up on the so-called reserve list, which is a pool of recruitable people which then can be offered jobs by any of the institutions that have vacancies. Please note that all the testing is being done online, remotely, so you do not have to travel to a test center to sit these tests. You can basically take them from home. I'll walk you through these stages step by step in detail. So as said, everything starts with an application. If you do not have an account yet with us, you should create one. And then you can apply in any of the 24 languages. Make sure you submit your application by the 10th of June latest, because that's when we close the application period. And then we will also invite you to upload your degrees and your proofs of professional experience by the 1st of October this year. And as said, everybody who has submitted their application will be invited to this day of testing. You will sit all tests in one single day. And the first test you sit is the test on reasoning skills. So we will assess your verbal reasoning, numerical reasoning, and abstract reasoning skills. It's a multiple choice set of questions. You sit this test in language 1 of your choosing. And you see that the scoring is a pass-fail basis, meaning for verbal reasoning, you need to reach at least 10 out of 20. And then for numerical and abstract reasoning combined, you also need 10 out of 20. So in theory, you could score 0 out of 10 on numerical reasoning. As long as you score 10 out of 10 for abstract reasoning, then you're still in the competition. I highly suggest you practice this a lot because the more you train this, the better you get at these questions. As you can see, you should or you have to solve these questions under time pressure, and the more you practice this, the better you get at it. And we have sample tests available on the website. Also, your member state administration may offer you guidance and even training in some cases. So when you apply, tick the box that you request support by your member state, and they can help you further in preparing for this competition. The second test you'll take is a field-related test. So there we assess your knowledge in the field of the competition, the field that you chose there. Again, multiple choice. You sit this test in your second language, and this time your score will be ranked. So just reaching the pass mark of 15 out of 30 will surely not be enough for you to be among the best ranked people that eventually end up on the list of successful candidates. The third test and the last test is a written test, so not a multiple choice test, but a written test where we assess your written communication skills. So 2 weeks prior to the testing date, you will receive from us a file, documentation, to read and study basically, which gives you all the information needed for this test. On the testing day, you will also have access to this documentation, and we will then ask you a question, which you will then have to develop in an open text kind of format to reply to that question. The scoring is pass-fail based again, so you just need to reach 5 out of 10 to be good to go. This is the competition, so the ones who pass this written test and who pass the reasoning skills test, and among those, the ones who are ranked the highest in the field-related test are the people who are placed on the reserve list or the list of successful candidates. Once you're on this list, you are recruitable. So either a recruiting body who has a vacancy can consult this list, and based on your CV, they can invite you to a job interview to see if you match the vacancy. Or once you're on this list, you will yourself have access to a number of vacancies to which you can apply freely as you seem fit, if vacancies seem to match your profile. This being said, again, read the notice of competition carefully, because it holds a lot of information regarding this competition. If you still have questions, you can always reach us through the contact form on our website. So for now, I wish you all the best of luck for this competition. Stay tuned, follow us on social media, and hopefully see you back soon. Bye-bye.